It's important to establish a distinction between governments and people. Whether it's the CCP or our current American government, the big issue is that the people are feeling more and more enslaved by the day. And what we have to remember is that the Chinese people and the American people feel this, and we want to rebel and we want to break free of all of that. We want to have our families, we want to take care of our children. We don't want this oppressive government. We don't want compelled speech and thought and being, people controlling how we think. So I think it's really important to have that distinction of people versus governments.
Indeed, we always say like Chinese Communist Party is not equal to Chinese people. You're saying that American people stand together with the Chinese people in the specialized area in financial management. What you think about nowadays the CCP's infiltration in finance?
It's dangerous and insidious because these problems didn't just start 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20. This happened during the 90s, during the Bill Clinton years.
Okay.
And making all these manufacturing deals overseas and not reinvesting in America and starting continually to invest in China. And what ends up happening is you fast forward 30 years later, and all of a sudden, we have a problem. We have a manufacturing problem. Yeah, we have manufacturing here, but it's really expensive. So then we go for the cheapest labor, right? And in America, we have all these people waving flags of human rights constantly. But if you feel that it is a right, it should be a right at all places, all times. When you look at what's going on in China, it's essentially slave labor. You have literal slavery going on, right? And then you actually have underpaid people in China. As a Christian, I believe everyone has a soul. Everyone matters. Everyone has a life. Like when two parents come together and they have a child, that child means everything to them. In America, we are addicted to cheap junk.
Yeah.
That's why we're all fat and sick here. We've got to do better. And if we believe in human rights, not only should it apply to Americans, it shouldn't just apply to people on the border, it should apply to people in China as well.